Hello, everybody. This is a quick coaching session 1 and 2, likely. I'm going to combine the two, or it will have a shorter version day after tomorrow for week 6. I'm just going to cover a few things and then we'll get you on your way. I think all of you are busy working on your programs, your business plans, and whatever you're doing, whether it's a drop shipping store or whether it's services or whether you're going to be doing teaching courses. All of you are doing something, and I'm hearing some good feedback. And there's a few that I haven't heard from, and I hope that they're continuing to work on their plans. Excuse me, let me grab some coffee here. That's good. So anyway, I won't keep you too long tonight. We're going to go over, first of all, one of our students is asking for access to video software. And I've already put out in the WhatsApp group some links for OpenShot. And we also have training, which I'm going to be giving everybody access to on the OpenShot course. I'll give you links for that in the WhatsApp group. My battery's dead on my phone, and unfortunately, not the one that I'm using as a web camera right now, the one that I have my chip in. So the new battery should be here tonight. So once that's up, then I'll send you the rest of those links that I'm talking about now, along with the training stuff and the open shot. I'm also going to give you some other links for some websites that I'd like to have you take a look at. Excuse me. And then I'm also going to be sending out individually, signing you up, and then you'll get emails for one of the things that we're talking about tonight. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over this way. If you look up here, we got the video apps suite, and one of the students was asking for access to a video tool, and the OpenShot is one. But another one, it's a whole suite of video apps that are going to be very, very helpful to get you some good-looking, professional-looking videos very, very quickly. I know that it can be daunting to get started, but these apps are going to help you out. Just as a heads up, the shorter version of the next session is going to be all about creating content. I'm going to just walk you through that process. My assumption is that you've got a niche already, and now what you want to do is build up some content for your websites, and that can be video, that can be blog posts, that could be infographics, could be videos, any number of things. But there's a certain process that you go through when you're putting your content together and planning for all the different sets of content that you're going to be publishing over a period of time. So we're going to go through that. And just as a quick catch up, at this point, we're in week 6. We already have people that are earning money. We have some people that are not earning money. If there's any point that is sticking for you where that's keeping you from starting to earn some money, please tell me about it. So we can get through that blockage and get you going to making some money. Now, the two other little areas that we're going to go over are the drop shipping. I want to give you just to show you what is possible. And then I want to go through our YouTube channel. We have a library that I'm putting together, and I think it's going to help you a lot. Over and above the training that you have access to already with us, YouTube has a number of individuals who are pretty smart in in what they're doing, and in different niches and areas of expertise. So I want to have a library for you where you don't have to go out and look for these people. It's all right there. You just go to our channel, subscribe, like, and then check out some of the training that's there and other subjects that are in the library. And over time, we'll continue to build that. And the idea is that you'll have a single place to go to outside of the training that we offer that will help you quickly get answers to questions that you may have, or you may want to, dive deeper or get some different nuances on how to do something. The library is going to help you do that. So that's what we're going to go over today, and then we'll call it a night. So as a result of this request for and you'll all get this, these are our paid apps. It's a suite of apps, video apps. As a result of the request, I put together now, I'm set to give it to all of you, this set of video apps. And all right, you say, what is it? My gosh, I really don't know anything about, creating videos. Well, this is kind of like a quick way for you to do videos. Here are we've got an intro, outro app. We've got a cover pro for your Facebook and Instagram and some of the other different platforms out there. We've got mock-up app. We've got like a slide machine, like you see PowerPoint slides, similar. We got a story monarch, which is for making the stories, which you can now do on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and also TikTok, I guess. We have a whiteboarder, video ads architect. That's going to help you create ads in the right format, videos in the right formats for ads. And then we have a cool tool called Custom Video Effects. This is going to help you splice together videos when needed, and you will at some point as you become more accustomed to what you're doing, and you can make one longer video out of it. Then we've got the real estate machine, which focuses on real estate. Motion text, I don't know if you've seen those videos. Healthcare video effects. We got a local video turbo, and then a sales video builder. And I think these two are. This is a white label app that I have purchased for the smart members in Smart Affiliate membership, and also in the Smart 1K Plus project student membership. And the idea is that we provide you all the tools that you need, and most certainly this is not going to be a professional like hit film, like some of the other ones that are out there, like Canva, and some of the others, more robust tools, and even OpenShot is more robust than these. But the nice thing about these is you have the templates, and it's very, very fast to work with. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, when you get access, I'm gonna give you access to the whole suite, and that is going to include 3, 6, 9. You're going to have 12 of these video apps that you can access. And what will happen is you'll click on one, whatever it is you want, and then projects, and then you'll go in and you can take a look and see what it is that the different templates that are there. And then very quickly, with adding just a few little things, you can create a nice looking video. And here I've actually signed into, this is the intro outro. And just have a look at this. You put your logo in there. You put your link or your headline for your whatever it is, your niche or brand. Nice videos, very quick. Doesn't take any time at all to do. And adding these at the front or at the end of your videos really gives it a professional look, whatever it is that you're putting together. My recommendation would be to have some kind of a intro like this, and then have some kind of maybe a personal page. It can be a PowerPoint, one page, about who you are or your brand, and then an introduction to whatever it is that you're recording. And then at the end, any transitions you can also have. You can use some of these for transitions if you don't have that. And then, between scenes or, chapters or whatever it is that you're putting together. And then at the end, you put something like this in as an outro, and then add in maybe a PowerPoint slide before that fancy outro, like this one. Let's see if we can get it to work. It just, it looks really, really nice, I think. It adds a little bit of pizzazz and professionalism to your videos. So this is just the intro outro. And each one of these, and you've got like, what, I don't know, 3, 4 pages of it. Surfing logo. That's pretty cool. And this is more like almost like a power slide thing. But you got some nice ones here. Eye reflection. This will be freaky. That might be one you put at the end, outro. Yeah. So anyway, you can use your imagination, and this is going to save you tons of time. Tons of time. Now, in case you're wondering and you have any issue as far as, okay, how do I use these? I've got some training on each one of them. Intro, outro is very, very simple. They're all pretty much the same. You go through like a 3 or 4 or 5 step process, and you change out logos, add in whatever text that you want to add, and you may be able to, change out the background if you want. And then you add a music, which is already in the system as well. And then you just render it. And once the project, you name it, of course, and then that'll be in your folder and available for download. You can download it as an MP4 file, and you can use it, upload it to YouTube. You can put it on Facebook. You can put it in on Instagram, depending on the kind of video you've got. It can be used for many different places. You can use it to support a blog post. You can use it to support ads, on and on. So this little set of tools is going to help you. I sell each one of them for $9.99. Lifetime, access. Okay, so there's what? How many? 12. So normally it would be $108 for the whole set. You're getting it free because you're a student of the Smart 1K project. Yeah, so you don't have to pay any money for that. Ah, see, I forgot my hat too. The angle here makes it look like my hairline is a little bit higher than it really is. It's actually only about here. Anyway, okay. So the next thing I want to do, and that's about enough on the video app suite. You will be all getting access to it, and it requires me to sign you up for each one of those 12 apps. So it takes a little bit of time to do it. I'm doing it manually. And again, like I say, no charge. You're saving $108 there. It's $108 one time, lifetime. So it's still a good deal for somebody. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll offer it at half price, 50% off. And it just helps get more new leads and clients and happy customers. So they'll come back and want more. So retail though, that's what I charge. So it's free for you. So that's a good deal. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to talk about drop shipping. Yeah, we've already let you know that we're going to be doing the content creation process for the next coaching session, and I'm asking you where you're at. Give me some feedback. If you've got problems, let me know. and keep working on what you're doing. The weekly schedules now, I haven't put them out because basically we're doing the same thing every week. You should be continuing to go through all the courses that are available to you. You should be building your business plan out, and you should be catching these sessions as possible. And if you have any questions, we do have the Q&A session. You can hit me up ahead of time, or you can come on the lives and then give me feedback right there during when we're recording the Q's and A's, the question and answer session, and I can get you an answer, or write it down and get you an answer, because I'm not going to have all the answers all the time. So, but in any case, that brings me to our next area that I want to show you the potential that is out there to earn money online, and that is namely drop shipping. Now, we have one person who's doing drop shipping, and I'm standing up a store. I've had stores in the past. I've had as many as 20, but that's too much. I would recommend focusing on one store, and then as you become more adept and things are going well, and you become comfortable with everything, and things are kind of run automatic with that one store, then you can go ahead and move to a second store. And if you want to combine that store with some other things like freelancing to earn some money, that's cool. And maybe spend part of your time doing low content books and then some on your store, and then tie a blog into that store where you can even offer other kinds of things like teaching, or other resource materials, video work that you could sell, from some of these apps that we have, or other resources that you're going to get access to. It's all good, but you don't want to spread yourself too thin when you're getting started. Obviously, we need to make money, and there's some core competencies that you have to have in almost every one of these business models. And if you look through that library that we're going to see and show you later, you're going to see some of the core competencies. I've already added some great videos there, and then within the training that we've got for you, you will also get an introduction, and then we have drill down training as I get it published. But we have the 200 lessons that covers a wide span of the internet marketing business, and applies to many of these online business models. And that will suffice, along with the other training that we have, to get you off the ground, along with the library. And then as we build out our training again, to where, to the point where it was, then you will have really a real deep knowledge of how to do a lot of these things. But drop shipping is an excellent way to make some money. We made good money with those stores. We had more and more traffic coming in. We were making more and more sales. Ran into some problems on the side of payment gateways in my case. So what I ended up having to shut them all down because PayPal shut me off. Uh, Different reasons for that, and I know some of you are having that same kind of a challenge. Well, I'm here to tell you that we can help you out. Uh, just as with our freelancer platform, where you can put your offers in other places like Fiverr, freelancer.com, Upworks, and there's other sites. We have a site that we really are just starting to build out a little bit now, but over time it'll continue to grow. But we provide the PayPal information, and the clients pay into our business account with PayPal. Then we can transfer over to our business account, send that money net back over to you wherever you happen to be in the world, whether it's Western Union, whether it's through a bank account, uh, whether it's through a bank wire, although that's the most expensive and least desirable, and takes the most time. So there are ways to do drop shipping even if you don't have a PayPal or a Stripe account. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, one of the services that when I built my stores, I looked carefully at Magento, Shopify, and there's 4 or 5 other platforms that you can use. And what I noticed, and WooCommerce is one of them. And the thing about WooCommerce is that you you don't have to pay month after month after month after month. As your business grows, you're paying more and more and more to Shopify. So your overhead keeps on getting higher. The themes are much more expensive. You have less features. I love it. It's kind of a very simple platform to get started with and up and running, but it can get more and more expensive. Obviously, if you're making a lot of money, that's not an issue. But my heartburn is that the percentage of what you're paying over time goes up. So they're cutting into your profits, and you have less features. So uh, I chose to go the WooCommerce route, and I'm doing it again because I am going to be standing up the store. We're doing the coaching case study website, and I want to build that up and eventually get some business out of that. But I also will show put together a drop shipping store again and get it up and going because we've solved that PayPal problem that we had a couple of years ago. I hope, knock on wood. You never know. But, you always got to have plan B. In any case, Ali Dropship is the company that I worked with using WooCommerce and AliExpress when I set up those stores. Now, this is pre-COVID-19. And there's some caveats now. If I were, and I am, and we have a student who's doing it as well. If you're setting up a drop shipping store, my recommendation, if your customer base is mainly in the US and Canada, I would look for stores on AliExpress that are, you know, uh, able to ship from the US. That means that they already have pre-positioned stock in the US warehouses. And once they get an order from you within, 3 to 5 days max, they can get that product to the customer that you have, or even less in some cases. And the reason for that is because you're competing against Amazon now, and Amazon is like, my gosh, Amazon is doing. I'm here in Dubai, and I've ordered stuff on Amazon in the morning and gotten it in the afternoon. And I just had to order batteries for this phone that's kaput on me, right? Battery's dead. I can't talk to you on WhatsApp until I get the batteries and pass on the information. I ordered it yesterday when the phone went kaput, and it's being delivered in the next couple hours. So in a little over a day. So this is what the expectation is now for the customer. And truly, I mean, I could have got off my butt and jumped in a taxi and gone over to one of the malls and to some kind of a little parts store or something, phone parts store, and picked up a battery, or gone to Carrefour or one of the bigger, supermarkets and probably found that battery. But it's a matter of convenience. One, it's really a pain to get around with the COVID-19 restrictions, and it's getting hot outside. And the money that I maybe would have saved on shipping, I would have paid more than that just to get over and back to wherever it is that I get the batteries from. So it's a matter of convenience, I guess. And your customers today, and you indeed yourself probably, are doing a lot more shopping online. But your expectation now is also that you're going to get delivery quicker because of Amazon, which is up their game. So we have to up our game. So in any case, but Ali Dropship will help you because they have a plugin that will set up and do things. Set up your store automatically for you, and you can buy the plugins to do it yourself with the WooCommerce. You can buy the plugins that goes with their theme, and they have several different options, and a lot of them are really nice, and it just all works seamlessly, which is like, and both of those are the same price. And depending on the skills that you have when it comes to working with WooCommerce and WordPress, you may want the first one where you can do everything yourself and set it up exactly the way you want, or you may want to go with the theme that is already set up with their plugins, and you load it up, and boom, all of a sudden you're loading up products and you're ready to go. Your store is live. It's not really that hard. You can go to Canva and make a logo and any kind of marketing materials. Free account now. Again, not a problem. And you can quickly be selling. And of course, how do you get the traffic? Well, you have to set up a Facebook business account where you can then list your products from your WooCommerce store onto that page, and you can sell right from Facebook. And then you want to have a support group to grow the tribe of followers that are into the niche, whatever it happens to be that you are selling products in. And then you want to set up an Instagram account. You want to set up a Pinterest account. You want to set up a Twitter account, a TikTok account, maybe LinkedIn account, and so on and so forth. And then using our Content Burger and Video Dashboard tools, you can go ahead and plan your marketing, plan your content, plan your videos, create a YouTube channel, connect it all together, and you can be pushing content out that is targeted and pulling people into that store, which is, in the case of a drop shipping store, that's the focus. So everything you're doing is designed to pull people back into your store. Now, what is the potential? It's huge. The next step up from those two steps that I talked about are buying the plugin and then the plugin and use their theme, which is all set up for you. They have a done for you option as well. Now, what you're looking at here is they've got a car accessories store that's making $500,000 per month. Now that's not net. My guess is they are probably working on a 20 to 25% net. That means they're probably making $100,000 to $150,000 a month. Now, for $300, they will copy that store and provide the whole package to you with products, with everything set up for SEO, with all the marketing tools within the theme that you've got. A nice looking theme that's been recognized by, let me go over here. Go up and down. The best website, business consumer. They've gotten recognition for this website. And they're doing 500,000 in sales per month. Now, again, if they're making 125,000, that is a huge amount of money. That is the kind of money that is out there with drop shipping. I kid you not. Now, what kind of products are they selling? Do they have like 10,000 items in their store? No. They've got less than 100. They've got like 80 products, and they're making $500,000 in sales a month. It's amazing. And for $300, again, you got there's the third level up. And the other thing that they have is they also have a nice little tool that will find all the best products and then automatically pull everything in for you and set it up. But again, these are just little add-ons, and you don't necessarily have to have all that. But where else could you get for $300 a store that you know is successful out there, doing over 500,000 in sales per month, and you get that exact store? All you have to do is make your own logo, create your own content to pull people in, put it onto Facebook, get the word out there, and you know that these products are selling like hotcakes. So it's a very, very solid start. Now, I realize that you don't have that kind of money likely, or you've already invested as a smart 1K plus project member, and you don't want to spend any more money. So I'm here to tell you, you can do this without going through even this amount of outlay. Even the basic level, I think, is like $60-$70 or something, which is still nothing. But then you would want to do, yeah, and you're going to have a domain, and you're going to have to, create your logo, and you're going to have to go out and find the products, and so on and so forth. But it's just a little more work. But if you have the money and you want to get started quick, this is a way to do it. $300, and of course, they're hoping that you're gonna do the installation package. You can install this thing in 10 minutes yourself. You don't need to pay $200. And then a marketing package. I don't know what's included with that, but I would say that you can, using Canva and just seeing what the competition is doing, you don't need a marketing package. So for $300, you're up, and of course they want those upsells. They want those upsells. But allydropship.com. Check it out, and you'll see them again over on the YouTube site. So if you are curious about, if this is something that would be of interest to you as an investment and save you time, and this works because they're already doing $500,000 a month in sales, uh, this is a good way, a good option to think about. Let's take a quick look at that site. This is what the site looks like. Very just arrived, trending now, blog. See, they got a blog. Very simple, very professional, minimalistic, very nice. And if you notice, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories. They got bestsellers, car organizers, car accessories, car repair, specialty tools, and then car cleaning. And very, very simple. And this thing rotates out. This is a slider here, but real simple, but looks professional. And if this is a Shopify store, I could tell you what they. I could tell you what the best products and how much that they're doing per day, because they have a tool called intelligence. Now, um, we'll go into SEO tools and that whole thing lightly when I do the content session in the next coaching session. But we'll do it. We're going to do a separate main coaching session just on SEO, and we do have some training on that as well that you're going to want to tap into because it's so important, and it's changing all the time. SEO stands for search engine optimization. Obviously, these people they're using marketing, and they're probably using paid ads to get the traffic in. And the blog is probably pulling in some traffic, depending on what they're writing. If you look at this, 11 gift ideas, 5 great ways, and I'm sure there's more. But the whole point is that they're using social media likely, and probably using YouTube. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. So they're doing all of these different sources to pull in traffic. Maybe they're doing a podcast, a show, some kind of a vlog or something. They should. But the important thing is that for Google and Bing and Yahoo and whatever other search engines that people may use, Yandex or whatever it is, you want to make sure that your site is readily accessible for the search engines to come in with their bots and index your site. And there's ways to do that. So that's something that's really important. Lead magnets, your SEO, the content process, uh, and the marketing approach, planning of those things so they all kind of fit together. Email marketing is certainly very, very important. These are all things that are part of most businesses that are doing business online. So these are all skills that you need to learn, whether you're doing a drop shipping store or you're doing a blog. so many exciting things, that are happening though. And the SEO is changing. It's uh, every year, they make adjustments to the algorithms that as to what they're looking for when they go out and go through your site. And the point is that they are trying to improve what is being offered to people that are out there searching. So if they're searching for something with a car accessory, they expect to come and see something like this, professional. They're trying to buy something. I want to buy a dog car seat cover. They want something that's going to show them what it is that they're getting. Maybe some reviews. They want to see that it's competitively priced, and they're probably going to do some checking. And the social proof is going to be very, very powerful. But it's the same with your blog, and it's the same with anything. Services that you're providing. Get testimonials, because that is what's going to provide comfort to people that want your services. They want some social proof. All right, who else has used you or used your services, and what kind of a feedback response have you gotten? And you want to put that up on your site. Now here, and with the drop shipping store, you put that up on every page. It's not so much your store; it's the items. Every item's got a rating, and people will come in and whether they got good service, good product, good shipping time, support was there, help me quick. These are all little things that make a difference, and you want to keep your level of satisfaction, with the customers high, no matter what you're doing. So this is a nice looking store. Definitely something that you can do yourself. You don't need to buy a $300 store. You can buy the plugin and do it yourself, and be up very quickly. Or you can even there's ways to get that without even a plugin. A little more work. But if you're interested, we have the e-commerce academy, and that's 50 different core lessons. Excuse me. It's 50 different lessons that you're going to have access to that will take you from A to Z. Uh, and they're fairly quick. I mean, this is not like a 3-month course or anything like that. But tons of valuable information if you want to dig down more. And then, of course, you also have the YouTube channels that will. Whoops, this way. I got to go up. Things are back asswards here. You know, I got to go like this, like that, or like this to point you up, or point up to what I'm talking about. I'll get it right. Up there. Yeah. So anyway, this is what that store, and just gives you an idea. Look at how simple it is, and they're doing $500,000 in sales a month, probably with 125,000 net after all expenses, if not a little bit more, depending on how much they're putting into paid traffic. And you can buy traffic too. Traffic is not a problem, except you want your expenses to be low. So that's why you do all the social and then the blog posts and use SEO and keywords, and you want to build a list, because then you can go out and market to them. All of that is money that you've already invested to get those people, either time or money and effort, but they then become your tribe or your followers or subscribers or your customers, whatever you want to call it. And you don't have to pay for that again. You paid for it once, and you're going to save a lot of money if you do that. Over time, your list of subscribers can get quite substantial. So anyway, I just want to give you some inspiration and show you that this can be quite a lucrative online business model. and it's not dead yet. And Amazon hasn't killed off everybody, nor has Walmart and some of the other big places. Noon over here, and I don't know. There's some other big ones as well, I think. But there's still room for your store as well. I mean, I've seen small stores here on Shopify. They're using a Shopify platform for like supplements. I buy supplements at times. I buy, digital things, for the business, and I've done it on small shops uh, sites. So why not you too? Let me show you another site here. Now this is okay. I'm building up this coaching case study site so you all can kind of just see that one of these done for you sites can really be turned into something quite nice. And let's see, I'm going the wrong way. Or am I going the right way? I want to be in the middle for you a little bit on this camera here. Yeah, but if you look at the screen here, I was going through Facebook on my timeline, or whatever it's called, I guess home thing or something, and this business coaching. I'm telling you, the retargeting thing, and we'll go into this. We'll go into this, but advertisers use retargeting techniques. So somehow this comes up on my timeline on Facebook. So I click on it, and immediately I see, okay, 300 ready-made business coaching templates for social media. I like that. I believe in automation, and because it's a Shopify store, and I have this tool called Intelligence, automatically, boom, over to the right side here. Over to the right side, immediately I see, whoa, I know I can find out a lot about this store using intelligence. They're doing about $2,000 a day in sales. This is digital stuff. You do it once and you sell it. Digital products are a wonderful thing. 2,000, that's $60,000 a month. And they've done that. The business coaching templates, the business coaching questions, the business coaching quotes, they put that together one time. And they've created this nice site like this. And then use the marketing things. Want to grow an audience of 1K, 10K, 100K, loyal customers, loyal people that want coaching from you, either in a group, a small group, or maybe on a one-to-one basis. And what I like about this is it saves me time. Time is money, and as you know, I'm drinking from a fire hydrant already with everything I'm trying to do, put together for you within the Smart Affiliate Program and the Smart 1K Plus project. And also, we've got some other things going on. I'm doing that coaching thing, and just on and on. I mean, my day is full, and I don't mind. I love what I'm doing, but anything that's going to save me some time, anything like that content burger automation tool, anything like that video dashboard that's going to save me tons of time, because I can schedule, I can have it all set to go, and it'll kick and be published automatically without me being there. So I can work a week, I can work a month ahead, I can work a year ahead in some cases, like with these templates for social media, uh, for the quotes, for the questions and the tips. These are things that you can kind of keep new content coming out all the time in your on your store and on your social platform accounts. So it's a and once it's in there, it's in there. It just automatically it goes out, and then you can track and see what the results are with those tools as well. And on your website, we've got a bunch of tracking type tools that are going to help you do the same. Uh, but going back to this store now, they're doing $60,000 a month, and they put, I don't know, who knows, quite a bit of work probably in getting this thing set up the way they have. But they are making a tremendous amount of profit. Since April 9th, they put out 41 products. 41 products. That is not even a month ago. There's a new store, and they're doing $2,000 a day. I'm telling you, there are tons of money, and there's a market for this kind of stuff for guys like me and gals like others who are doing coaching. There are plenty of opportunities to sell this kind of digital products in the niche that you're in. I happen to be in the coaching niche. I'm coaching you right now. I want to provide you good service. I want to provide you lots of value, uh, and this is a perfect example of how somebody has tapped into that using the drop ship. And the nice thing about this too is they're not dependent. This is instant delivery. Instant. There is no waiting for shipping. There is no shipping costs. It's just a download. Maybe a cost like if you're using Amazon S3 AWS, like I have. All right, you want to know what I paid for all the video hosting that I use Amazon for on all the different sites and everything else that I've got? I paid $1.09 last month. $1.09. Now, obviously, it's going to keep on going up and up and up as this, program and the other programs grow. But I started out paying like 7 cents, so it's grown by 130 times now, and it's probably going to grow more, $40, $50, I'm sure, a month. But that's peanuts, because if I'm getting those kind of views on my videos, that means that I'm doing business, I'm making money, for the for our company. So I don't mind paying that kind of money, and it's very very cheap compared to some of the other services like Venmo or Vimeo. Yeah, Vimeo, not Venmo. Um, and there's several other services. Or if you have your own hosted platform, it costs money too. We have some solutions for that, but that's another story. But going back to the store, let's just take a look at a couple more things. All right, this intelligence gives me the best sellers, the top five, and they're doing it for the different niches: coaches, real estates. It could be social services. It could be anything for online marketers. It could be for health workers. It could be for lawyers, real estate. You see how many different sets of templates. They have a gold mine here, and with a little bit of advertising, because it was advertising on Facebook. And I don't know what their budget is, but if you spend $10 and you make 20, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, just saying. But you got to be smart about it, and I would not recommend going out there and spending $10 until you know what you're doing. Uh, some of the video suite apps tutorials, I think I've got like 5 or 6 of them that include using these videos that you're going to create to get traffic into your services or offers or programs or whatever it is that you're selling online. But and you'll walk through the process. But before you go out spending any money, we need to do some more sessions. And the best way to do it is to build your content first. Spend a little bit of money on advertising if you need to, um, and then start with very very small amounts of money. I'm sure that this folks, I don't know what kind of money they're, but if they're making 2,000 a day, I would not be surprised if they're spending, maybe $400 a day, even 20-30% maybe. They're probably spending $400 a day on paid ads, because it popped up on my timeline, and I'm sure it's going to pop up on a lot of other people who have anything to do with coaching or in any of the other niches that they are selling these kind of digital products for. Now, because this is a Shopify store, and intelligence, can dig right into. You can see what kind of apps they're using, in the dashboard of their website, and you can see that they've got a social media calendar site on Facebook. Pretty clever. and they're so new that they do not have any info on traffic yet. So they are definitely spending. Oh, whoa, okay, wait a minute, it just popped up. They had 237,000 visits to their website in the last month. That is about what? How many a day? In 30 days, 3,000 is 90. 9,000, 8,000, about 8,000 visits per day, and they're doing 2,000 in sales. Wow. Yes, they're being that it's only a month old, they are definitely using paid traffic, but they have product that people want and need. And if you look at their traffic, it's going up. All right, here, down, 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 and it's back up again. And look at this. Most of their traffic is coming from Europe and then US and then India, Switzerland, Australia, the top five. This is what I love about this intelligence. You can actually go in and evaluate stores and see what the competition is doing, and then go look at Google, go look at Amazon, and then you kind of get a picture of what this market is like. This market is huge. This would be a supermarket to go into, not a supermarket, a supermarket. So anyway, and of course, they got timers here. You've got FOMO, fear of missing out, testimonials, nice looking site. And I can click on this and it'll go away. Canva. Mm-hmm. And the video tool that I was talking about earlier, I think I said Canva, but it should be Camtasia. I always get the two mixed up. So you get the whole package here. How much is it? Who created this? Jerry Hiatanimi. No idea. More testimonials. $29. That's an excellent price. I would be willing to pay $29 for that. And of those 7,000 visitors or 8,000 visitors that they're getting, they're getting $2,000 a day in sales. How many sales at $29 is that? It's a lot. They're doing really good. You can do the same thing. All right. So this is just another take on the drop shipping store. If they're doing 60,000 and that auto store is doing 500,000 a month, you can do the same thing. And your operating margin, depending on your competition and everything else, can be anywhere from 10% all the way up to 30% on these stores. Typically, after because you have also finance expenses, bank expenses, you have advertising expenses, you have help. VAs and so on and so forth, creating content for you. So it's not all going to be money in your pocket. You have the cost. In the case of the auto store, you have the cost of the equipment that you're selling. But in the case of the digital products, you have all that cost up front designing a nice package like you see here, and then it's all and it's easy. I mean, delivery is easy. It's digital. It's all digital. So I hope you get a clear picture, and then also can get excited about some of the opportunities in the drop shipping world. Not to say that you need to drop whatever it is that you are doing, but see how you could possibly fit selling some of your own digital products or services with whatever else you're doing, along with some of the other things that you're doing. We're all here to succeed, and I want to help you grow your business. Remember, the goal was to make. We want you to be making that $1,000 to $2,000 a month this week or next week, which means that, and I can provide everything to you, but you got to do the work. You got to do the work. It's out there. That money is out there. If you chase it and you're determined enough to get it, and you are not going to quit without having it, you're going to continue to march until you make that kind of money. Now, the last thing we're going to look at, and then we're going to close this thing off. Um, I think you can give people too much training and information, and it becomes overwhelming. Um, so I want you to be aware that it's there, but I want you to focus on building your business and take it in small bites, the training. Focus on the things that you really need to gain skills with, and then learn some of the other nice to know stuff later on as things become more together with your business, no matter what avenue that you're pursuing, and all of you are doing something different, which is not a bad thing. Uh, so let me take you on over to our, if it shows up, there we go. Okay. Now let's see if okay, I'm back. Sip of coffee. Oh, we're right out of 1 hour, and I want to cut this off at 1 hour. So this is our YouTube channel, Smart Business Training Tools and Programs. Just put a search in Google or wherever, and you'll come to this page. And you're going to see that we have different playlists. And I've got the Smart 1K project, and I've got the Smart Affiliate program, and then I have the project resource library. And you'll see that I got like 49 in basic business skills, 49 different videos. I've got 5 in freelancing, 33 in low content publishing, 52 in affiliate marketing, 26 in mindset productivity, blah, 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 blah. Go through that library, look at all the playlists. If something interests you, check it out. Spend your time. I have gone through each one of these, and these are people who know what they're doing, and they are passing their knowledge on to us, much like I'm trying to pass my knowledge on to you. I'm providing you the tools, resources, and support that you're going to need to actually not just watch it, but do it. That's the difference. But all kinds of value, tons of value in this library, and I'll continue to grow it for you as we add more videos of our own to the Smart 1K Plus project, uh, ones that are directly recorded by us. I wanted to differentiate the two, and I wanted to delineate by, much like a library, by subject area. Now, I won't go any drill down any more than that. I may create a website, an area on one of the websites, so to put it all, so you don't have to go to YouTube if you don't want to. Plus, I'll get some juice out of that, SEO juice. So anyway, look through that whole channel, look through that library, and at the bottom, I've got some featured channels, and these are all people that I really respect, or entities. And you've got, this fella here. He's been doing affiliate marketing for 21 years. Has a ton of great ideas. Matthew Woodward is a SEO expert, a guru, recognized in many major stations and cable news network and magazines and so on and so forth. This young fella is a very good-hearted, knowledgeable person who's passing on through his videos many different areas that are of interest, and you may want to check him out. Adam is a very fine young gentleman in Japan. Married, he's a UK dude married to a Japanese lady. They have a couple beautiful kids. He is an expert on all things video. Matthew is in Switzerland. He's another expert. He's a programmer, and you're going to find a lot of his tools are available through our program because they're kind of unique and effective. And I really like his approach to what he's doing. And you'll see when you start using these tools. Speaking of which, we had some great tools added to one of the sites just the other day, and there was about three or four of them that were from Matthew. I go out and I try to buy developer rights or agency rights, reseller rights, or white label to these programs that make sense. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and build a car because I need a car. I'll go out and buy a car or rent a car or get a taxi. I'm not going to go out and build a car every time. And it's the same way for what we're doing with this online program for you. But I'm saving you money because if you had to go out and you're going to get nickel and dime and more, you're going to end up spending $1,000 and you haven't done anything. You're just getting started. Whereas with our program, we're providing all that to you. It's part of what you have as a student or a member of the Smart Affiliate program. So anyway, and then we have several more. Simon there, and then Neil is a sharp guy. Then we have Ali Dropship I was telling you about. Think Media is, a channel is not that old, but they got 1.6 million and a bunch of young guys that are really studs, man, futurists. Here's another guru of sorts. She's a super affiliate for one of the platforms out there called Wealthy Affiliate. I've been a member with those guys for 6 years now. I can't believe that, 6 years already. But anyway, she kind of focuses on Wealthy Affiliate. Wealthy Affiliate is good, in my opinion. The problem with it is that, one, they're getting too expensive, and two, their focus is only on content, and things have changed. Obviously they bring in some of the other points later, but they really, and people will, they will tread in this content creation. I'm talking about writing content for 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, 12 months, 2 years. I've seen, and nothing, and becomes a social community, and it's more for social than it is for building your business. That's not the point of paying. If I'm going to pay, $99 a month, I sure don't want to be just socializing. I want to be using it to make sure that I'm getting my business done. And they have some other great tools in hosting. So I'm not saying it's it offers value, but in my opinion, my approach is a bit different because I know that it's going to take 4 to 6 to 8 months with a blog site to get much traction, depending on the niche. And that is using some tactics that you're going after low competition keywords and content that you're going to create. It just takes some time. It takes time for Google to build some trust in what you're putting together. There are just so many factors involved, which is why that I advocate, looking at while you're doing that, building up your niche website, because it is lucrative over time and your traffic will go up pretty quickly. Look at things like the drop shipping store. The guy is doing $2,000 a day. He just opened up a month ago. He's getting massive amounts of traffic every day, and he's doing pretty good. You can be building a blog, a niche site for affiliate marketing, so for building a long-term passive income, but you need to be looking at right now too. All of you, certainly if you don't need the money, that takes some of the pressure off. But our job is to teach you how to make money pretty fast, and you can do that with the freelancing. You can do that with the drop shipping. You can do it with the low content books, and we're going to drill more into that in another coaching session, not the next one. So I hope I'm kind of planting seeds in your brain to get you to go out there and do some of these wonderful things, but it's up to you to do it. So with that, I'm going to close this thing off. We're at a little over an hour right now. I hope that all of you are doing real great, and look forward to hearing back from you once I got a battery for my phone again. And if you got any problems, you can drop me a line. You've got my email address, and we've got the MeWe site, we've got the Facebook group site, we've got the Smart Community Center, and you can even drop me a note on this YouTube channel as well. Comment on one of the videos or something. I check that out as well. So have a great evening, because I'm recording this in the evening. Yeah, it's about 8:30 in the evening here. And we will see you for the next one. Bye for now.